So what's the key to finding success? Let's ask Mike Lindell, creator of MyPillow. Mike, good to see you. Happy New Year.
Great to be here.
You know, Mike, I am very curious about your story, and when I looked at your 10 elements to success, there were 3 that really caught my eye. The first one was making every employee valued. Very powerful, and a lot of employers don't list that as one of their top 10. Are you close to all your employees? Are you very engaged in their purpose every day?
Absolutely. I view every employee like my only employee, and I go back in time where what I would like as an employee. So if you put yourself in their shoes, that's what I do. And I have 1,600 employees, and about 500 of them have my direct phone numbers, so they can call me anytime. And even though I've gotten so large, I still view us as one big family, and it's as a small business.
Yeah, the other thing that I thought was really fascinating is your commitment to listening to your customers. So you listen to your employees, you listen to your customers. There's a very human aspect of your company and the way you deal with people. How do you listen to your customers?
Well, I learned a lot when I was turned down everywhere. When I invented MyPillow, I ended up doing home shows and fairs, and for 7 years on the road, and customers would come up and I would talk to them one-on-one and view every one of them like they were my only customer, and I learned from them. You hear your deviations, your good things and your bad things, and you learn from them and make great decisions. And if you treat every customer, where you go back in time where a handshake was your word, and you can't go wrong, and your company just will continue to grow by word of mouth and get bigger and bigger.
And yours certainly did. The other really powerful point that you said that really caught my interest was your commitment to produce your products here in America and to keep all of your materials domestic. Was that a goal of yours from the beginning? Is that something that evolved? Because that's a powerful part of your company identity.
Right, and there's a couple things there. One is I like to be able to look at every pillow that comes off or every product that comes off my assembly line, and that I would use it myself. But quite frankly, not trusting. You get stuff from overseas and you get it here, maybe by the time you get it here, it's not what your footprint changed, or it's not up to your specifications. But my most rewarding part is looking out my office and seeing people I grew up with and people having careers at MyPillow, not just jobs. And it is so, I can't say enough about making things here. And it's not just like at MyPillow, our 1,600 jobs that it creates here by keeping everything, the manufacturing here. It's all the other companies that we affect, where the patented foam is made in Wisconsin, and how many employees they have, and where the cotton's grown, where the fabric is made, and then putting everything together. And it's so, if people that talk about making stuff overseas, and you got all these 120 days of coming over by boat and all these, and then you get it here, and then things have changed, or it's not up to your quality or specifications. I never ever thought of making stuff, my product overseas. It just never crossed my mind, and I would never do it.
So you feel that you have better quality of control in your supply side that way. Mike, so many people
100%.
So many people have watched your success and know your product with all of your advertising. What did you do before MyPillow?
Well, I was an entrepreneur. I would do different things. I had a carpet cleaning business, and I've had bars and restaurants, and not good, but I used to be an addict, so that wasn't a good place to own a small town bar. But I would see a need or thing, and I would take a chance and go out and different things. I had a lunch wagon business. I had a lot of different things where I went all in, and so it was. I had a little bit of experience as an entrepreneur, but nothing where manufacturing and a product, so to speak.
So you are a serial entrepreneur. Mike, last question for you. Did you ever think that MyPillow would explode to the point that it did today? Have you exceeded your own expectations?
Well, when I was turned down everywhere back in 2005 when I invented MyPillow, and I did home shows and fairs for 7 years, and people would come up to me. They'd say to me all the time, Mike, how can you have as much passion 13 years later as you do right now? It was customers that came up to me that had MyPillow and told it how it changed their life. It created a miracle in their life. And that would just, I see and I go, wow, if everybody gets this, it's going to be such a blessing.
Well,
now, did I see it being this big? Did I see it being this big? I was hoping it would be, but this is pretty amazing where it's gone.
Well, it's a great success story, and your name, your personality, and your passion is all over it. Mike, great to have you. Have a wonderful new year.
Yeah, thank you. God bless.
God bless.